This game was made as part of a course to learn Unreal Engine, and it's the second of 3 games that the course produces. In this game, the player controls a tank, and his objective is to kill AI-controlled tanks on the map before he gets killed. The actions of the tank are moving, aiming, and shooting. Aside from the AI-controlled tanks, the game also has mortars that shoot against the player but that will not move around the map. When the course was over, I spent some time changing the art design of the game. I chose neon colors because I believed they were a better fit for the low poly looks of the landscape. To do this art makeover, I changed the terrain materials, skybox, and the tank's materials. For visual coherence, I created new particle systems for both the trails of the shots and impact. The tank is made up of 4 different separated art models by using object composition and Unreal's socket system. This composition was made by applying the restrictions a real-life tank has. The turret can only rotate left and right, and the barrel can only rotate up and down. Both these rotations are restricted to a maximum speed per frame, so their rotation is not immediate. Additionally, the barrel can only rotate up and down a few angles. In roughly the center of the screen there is a reticule. When green, the reticle indicates where the shot will land. If it turns orange, it means the barrel is still not pointing to the desired position, and therefore the shot will not be accurate. Red means that the tank is reloading and can't be fired. On the bottom right of the screen is indicated the ammo count that is still available for usage, and above each tank there is a bar that shows how much HP it has remaining in comparison to the tank's total HP. To move the tank around the map, a nav mesh was created. The enemy tanks are AI controlled. The scripts used by the AI to aim and move the tank are the same that the player is using. The terrain was made with Unreal's landscape tool and applying a special material to it to make it look low poly. There are 2 cameras, the default third-person camera and a first-person camera. The movement of the tank was one of the most important things to get right, since that is what the player spends the most time doing. After most of the game was done, the tank had a lot of issues of hitting small imperfections on the ground due to the way the colliders of the tank and ground were made. To deal with this, the tank movement was changed. Instead of a simple collision box on the tracks that slid through the ground, an entire suspension system like the one of a car was made, and invisible wheels were added to the tank. This way, when the tank hits the ground with a different height, the wheels will absorb the impact and make the tank control feel a lot better and more responsive.